My name is Hutch. I make chess videos and put them on the internet, and this is another edition of Chess with Grandmasters with Tal Baron. This is the 15th video I've done with him, and we've done about 3 or 4 live streams together. Lots of fun. I put up a Respect the Bish shirt on my merch store, so if you guys want to check that out, there's a link in the description. Also, if you want to check out all of Tal's information, his Twitch, his Twitter, his YouTube, you can find that in the description of this video as well. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video.
Coming after us.
Oh, he was a menace last time.
That
was tough.
I mean, I technically lost to him, but you're the one who's gonna beat him this time, or we. So, let's see. This is called the Dutch defense. You want to just develop the knight, and ideally, the bishop is placed in the long diagonal in this particular structure.
The dark squared bishop?
The light squared bishop.
Oh,
I mean, you want to castle first.
Okay.
So this is a typical play in this variation. Yeah, this is actually a good exchange for him, or let's call it a double-edged exchange, because it's very important for him to control the e4 square. Okay, this is looking like developing with tempo, but he would have gone d6 anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless of your move. So I'm not too sure, but I mean, technically you can try to, you are leading by development by one move, so you can try to open up the center.
How do I prevent him from getting knight on e4?
You cannot, but this is the point of his trade.
Right.
He has full control of this square, but you have other squares in mind. Okay, so you have the pair of bishops, you are leading in development. How do you open up the position? And don't play it, just tell me the move before
pushing on c5.
That's correct.
All right.
And d5 also looks a little bit tempting sometimes, but it would have allowed him to close the position. Okay, so now he's not really threatening anything, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
So maybe we can just develop the rook to the open file, yeah?
Yeah, I like that idea.
The regular follow-up. I mean, I am allowing him to take a pawn. We are allowing him, but it will his pawns will be doubled. Okay, now he wants to take back with a knight. So I guess he's kind of forcing us
to take on d file. Take the d pawn.
Yeah, but it is technically in our favor because it opens the position for the pair of bishops. Right. However, the c3 pawn is a little bit weak. So I'm thinking maybe to push it, so he won't block it. I mean, if he would have gone rook c8, rook c4 and doubled his rooks on it, it would have been very painful.
Yeah.
But now you can protect it many times. So we're grabbing space, basically. We make the pawn who's a weakness hopefully become a strength, yeah?
Yes.
On c4 it limits his pieces, and we have a lot of space. And remember, the main factor in this position, it's not a joke. The pair of bish is a real thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mention, maybe some viewers don't know it, that it's one of the deepest concepts in chess. Nice. But there is a tactical flaw to this move.
Shit.
It's a good idea, though. I guess,
No, that's not good either. I'm just making this worse, man.
I mean, let's move away from the pin and protect c4, yeah? Do you see a way to do it?
Yeah, just d3, right?
Yeah.
Queen to d3.
So your idea was right, but I'm glad I let you make this mistake because, I mean, this is the way you learn. I mean, you make your own intuitive moves, and this is how your brain can, in the long run, can learn to correct itself.
Well, he berserked, so maybe we can drag this out.
Definitely. It's far from over. Now we have 2 bishops. I mean, we had 2 bishops versus 1 bishop. Now we have 2 bishops for a rook and a knight. It's not in our favor, but it's less balanced.
What about knight to e1 and then just push him off that? Well, I don't know. I don't like him on that fucking.
Knight back is a good strategical idea to grab space. You want to go f3, or not necessarily immediately. You can put the knight on c2 next, and just like implying, like winking to his knight on e4, you know?
Yeah.
Like implying that he has to take care of himself. And this kind of moves are provoking thinking, which you want.
Definitely.
You can maneuver the knight farther. No need to force the game.
So
The real prophylactic master is just improving his pieces. So, nice. He will probably play queen c7, and then you can protect the pawn with knight e3.
c7 93. Okay, all right.
So
why wouldn't
yeah,
Why wouldn't he push his pawn though? Like his f pawn.
Which this one?
No, I was thinking
now f5 is hanging actually. He kind of missed it, I think.
All right.
He just gave up a pawn, so it's already. Yeah, I shouldn't have mentioned it. I was too excited.
No, that's okay.
But it's not against the rules. It just prevented Hutch from learning.
You're killing me.
Which should be against the rules, by the way. So if he moves the queen, then okay, now this is a tactical position. Don't rush. You can afford to think for even 2 minutes. So in this tactical position, his knight on e4 is hanging. Your knight on f5 is hanging. So yeah, now king g7. So he will not lose a piece, but like the result of
yeah,
actually no wait. I see a nice move. But it's like
okay, bish, dark squared bish.
Where?
c1.
Awesome. It's a fantastic move because it does like 3 things at once. It's like
it brings my bishop to a more active square.
So these are the 3 things. It protects the knight, it prevents knight g5, and it provokes us to say bish on stream, which is always good. So now I think we could let's calculate, okay? So his knight is protected for the moment, but if you capture on d5, then it's not going to be protected anymore. Is there any reason to avoid it? He will have knight c3 then. This could be referred to as a reason. You know what? There is another move that I see, but again, I will not tell you the move bluntly. But I mean, it comes with tempo.
f3,
and it opens up the most luxurious diagonal on the position.
Okay, all right.
Interesting. I didn't think of this move. The move that opens up the diagonal that I thought about was d takes e5.
Okay, all right.
I wanted to play bishop b2 at some point and
have
the bishop on against his king. Okay, now it becomes a little bit complicated, but I think we can handle it. Okay, let's move the queen to the most active square. Before you play it, can you tell me what it is?
Probably f3, if I had to guess.
It's one of them. But there is one that attacks more squares / pieces. So I prefer to put it like via the diagonal and end the file. So it looks a little bit geometrical, I would say.
Are you talking about a3?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you want to move towards his king, but just concretely here, you're attacking his rook, and after he moves, you're gonna take maybe. I'm not sure, but an idea would be to take the pawn on e5, and then your queen has many threats if he moves his queen. Anyway, it's he sacrifices the exchange, which is a good call. But before you take, you can play a move with tempo. Do you see it? It's like developing with tempo because one of your pieces is Yeah. So and I mean he does have queen c5 with tempo, which kind of prevents him from losing the rook. But I thought that now, I mean, taking something might be worth it. Do you see something you can do, like take something?
With tempo.
Yeah, nice. and he doesn't have a convenient way to block with the rook with tempo because both of your bishops are like in his
Yeah,
face.
yeah. That's the power of the bish, man. We've been saying that this whole time.
I mean, if we need a title for this video, we don't. But if we were, the power of the bish. Like on your end, it's power of the bish. On my end, it's power of the matzah.
This doesn't look too bad for me. Even though I'm down on the exchange, I don't feel like I'm doing terrible right now.
I mean, he's almost made it.
But he can just move his rook up to D7, right? Oh no,
Bishop
he
takes
can't. He
D7,
can't.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, he has to give up a full rook or play king h8, which will allow knight f7.
Oh, this looks juicy for me.
Knight f7 is a fork.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I mean, of course, we could grab the rook with the bish, but we want to maintain the pair of bishops on the board, so we can like make this fork. It's very unpleasant for him.
All right.
And now he has to move the king. And actually, a nice tactical move in this position.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's the best, but it looks really nice. It's to put the bishop on a very attacking square instead of taking the material. Do you see it?
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
So
He's hurting.
This is a very holistic type of play, like very spiritual, because like you ignore all the pieces that are
Yeah,
hanging.
dude, I love that move. That's my favorite move.
Yeah, you're just like saying him, like, I don't mind your rooks. I have like 2 bishops, and they're gonna mess you up, boy.
Okay, so
Now you have an idea.
I got all kinds of stuff.
Nice. This is called a windmill, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm familiar.
Wait. No. You can afford to think for even 3 minutes because you can mate him by force. Do you see it?
I can. So
calculate in your head.
All right. Let me think about this. So. Oh man, this is so good for me.
Tell me the move before you play it.
What about bishop to dark squared bish to E5 right now?
Usually when I say forced, I mean like literally forced, that we cannot.
All right.
Like it's usually with checks.
Okay, let me think about this. Let me get the mate. I can get it. All right, yeah, but knight to G5.
And if king h8?
And then just mate.
And if king f8 instead?
Still mate.
Nice.
All right. Great news.
Still mate. I love like the moves. Mate, still mate. Like,
yeah, it's either gonna be H7 or F7 there. All right, that was a fun game, Tal. I think that was cool. the funnest game.
Yeah, very difficult for them to play when you're attacking them and so on. When you have the initiative.
Oh, let me do it. I want to do the Falkbeer. I'm doing it.
How did you call it?
The Falkbeer counter gambit.
Okay, don't rush.
I know this line.
Okay. This move, I'm sure you don't.
No, I do. It's yeah, I don't know. I think it's push. I think it's push again here. Actually.
Okay. I trust you.
I could be wrong.
But he's gonna grab your pawn. Probably you can grab f4 and then it's like material equality, yeah? Oh no, well, okay, yeah. I was imagining something, yeah. Knight takes f4 is correct. I mean, you have to grab the pawn back. I was imagining he has queen a4 check, forking the king and the knight. Well, it was illegal. Okay, so now you can go back to central square.
Why don't I develop a piece and protect
Or
him?
develop a piece. The reason I didn't want to develop a piece because in case you're thinking of bishop d6, knight c4 will force you to separate with your bish. So it's a good strategical move, but tactically it just doesn't work.
We're gonna go back here on this square.
Centralized is more important. So e6 would have been like a little bit more active, but it's not that this is a bad move or something. Okay, so the bishop should be developed so you can castle, but where?
Probably just e2. No.
e7 is possible, but both d6 and c5 are more active.
I'm going here.
And you don't lose it. So it's your choice. I don't know which one is better, but As long as you put it in the central square, then you're on the right track. Okay,
Look at this
we
guy.
have opposite color. Opposite wing castle is gonna take place.
Let's be flexible here.
No.
We don't even have time to be
Flexibility is
flexible.
before he castles. After he castles, no more flexibility required.
All right, so I should castle kingside then?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, technically, it probably wouldn't lose now, but it's extremely fishy because he could bring his pieces sometimes via some tactics very quickly. Okay, now you want to develop the last pieces that you have. You want to start with which piece normally?
The knight.
True.
Okay.
And now after he moves, you can go centralize this guy with tempo.
Yep.
Okay, you'll probably go queen g3, which is a very attacking square.
And then I just push this pawn to h6, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've never heard of or encountered the Falkbeer counter gambit? I learned it.
I was laughing.
I learned it in a coffee shop because I was playing against these old time, like really old school chess players that always played the King's Gambit, and I wanted to learn an opening that they probably hadn't learned yet, and so I studied that opening for a little bit. Apparently, I didn't study it enough because I completely forgot what the lines were.
So that's a nice name. Okay, so I think he's attacking your knight.
He is, yes.
I'm thinking about what might be the most active way to address his threat. Probably to develop. Wow, but wait. He wants to play bishop takes h6 too. The sneaky opponent of yours. So, there are ways to handle both.
I'm gonna do this.
Talk about
I'm gonna do this, and then if he takes, I'm just gonna do
the simplest. But just mention. And now bishop h6 is a threat, yeah? So this is a good move. Queen d6 was another idea, but then he would have had bishop f4.
Yeah, I didn't want to be on the same file as that rook.
Okay, does he have a threat?
No, I don't see any.
He's threatening to win on the spot.
He's threatening to win on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What would like knight? We're talking about like knight to. What are you talking about? Knight to g5?
No.
What the hell is he threatening to win?
So when the opponent has a threat, many times it's related to the bish.
Yeah, I still don't. Yeah, no, I still don't see it, man.
I got time.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So what is it?
He wants to go to bishop to c3.
That's true, and then queen g7 or losing your queen is inevitable.
So what if
I'm going to offer you a move. I mean, it's a nice defensive move. There is not enough time to like reach it via logical thinking with 6 minutes.
Bishop to d6?
That's actually a good move, but this was my idea, but I want to start with like an intermediate move that I find extremely funky.
Knight to
I'm going to tell you the
d4?
move because it's really difficult to come up with.
All right.
Bishop a3.
Bishop to a3, huh?
And the reason is it's a prophylactic move against bishop c3 because it pins the pawn. You see, it's very, very deep prophylaxis.
That's clever.
And he fell for it.
He did.
So my point was
that's
that
incredible.
I forced him to play c3 and then I wanted to go back so he wouldn't have there will be a pawn there.
You are brutal. I would not.
Okay, so now wait. Of course you can take things and give some checks, but generally he has no threats, so you can just develop with tempi if possible, yeah? So do you see a development move that might be...
Yeah, with tempo. We're talking about my bish?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah, bish. Look at that tempo. That's a beautiful
Nice.
tempo.
That's a sexy looking tempo right there. Okay, so now there is some tactical point that you need to see, and this was like one of the reasons bishop f5 was such a good move. It's like 3 moves calculation, very forced, very forced.
All right, let me look. So probably one of the rooks to the D file right away, right? Because I'm threatening mate if he takes.
Nope. No pity, do pity.
Okay.
It's extremely forcing. When I say forced, you think in terms of take, boom, boom, boom.
Okay. Oh, okay. I can win a rook, huh?
Nice.
Yeah, I got you. Look at me go.
Yeah, baby.
Look at me go.
Okay, he wants to bring his knight to f5. We still want to be like kind of prophylactical about this. So you can kind of prevent it by moving forward in a sense. So your queen is a little bit out of the game.
Yeah.
You can bring it back while preventing this move.
I sure can. Sure can,
Nice.
Tal.
And if rook f3, then rook d8 check, yeah?
If rook f3, then what now? Say that again. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Rook check, yeah.
Yeah, you're doing a good job of what do you call it? Of guiding me to the right moves. Today was good.
Thank you, sir. I'm doing my very, very beast. Okay, wait. He's attacking your queen. Can you go away with tempo?
Yeah, well...
It's a deadly tempo, my friend.
A deadly tempo.
Yeah.
I'm looking at queen to c1.
This is not as much of a tempo as another queen move. Some might refer to it as tempo-licious. Tempo-licious, actually.
I don't know, but we only have 2 minutes here. I have no idea.
It's with a check. This is my... Don't rush. It's with a check.
With a check? How the fuck do I check you?
It's an invisible move.
Oh! Okay.
Nice. He has to go king b3. Okay, now you want to continue the attack. So
I
we
sure
want
do.
to bring some piece to the center with tempo.
Oh, I sure do.
Nice. The next, there is a typical idea that you kind of used to find very easily in previous streams. You like to do it, as far as I can tell.
A6?
Which piece can you bring? No. Bring a
Oh,
piece.
rook lift.
Nice. Rook lift.
Boom. Lifting.
Yeah. From my perspective, rook lifts are your thing.
Oh, they're the best.
Yeah.
They're just so much fun.
I like the new term I just invented while you were in time pressure. Tempo leeches. Tempo plus leeches.
All right. Oh, this game is fun. Yeah. Another fun game here.
Okay, he's threatening mate, but you can give checks in the meantime, yeah? So, but be careful. So you can give a check while going away. And now you have to be careful with which moves you choose. The safe choice would be to probably...
Oh, I got this.
Okay, be careful. He has rook b3 with tempo.
I know. Oh.
Be careful. Don't rush the next move. You have mate in 2 moves.
Okay,
actually, it's not. Okay, it's correct. Mate in 2 moves.
Knight check.
Where?
Knight check on c3. No. Knight check. Knight takes pawn.
No, there is a better move. To the center.
Okay, I don't know.
Knight check.
To c6, you mean?
Correct.
Okay.
It's actually not mate, but I missed that queen e5. He has queen takes e5, and after rook a5, he also has rook takes rook to b5. But I still have a feeling we have some very forced mate coming along. One moment. Let's go back with the queen to f6. Just we still protect from the mate.
Yeah, yeah.
There was probably your move knight c2 was even stronger. I thought queen e5 was mate, but now you're threatening queen takes f5, which is gonna be mate, in fact. So I think the only way to prolong the game for him is queen takes g7, into which you're gonna pre-move queen takes g7.
King takes g7.
I mean queen. If he takes with the queen, yeah, take it.
Yeah.
King takes pre-move. Actually, don't pre-move it. You know what? Okay, it's fine. No harm, no fall. Rook e8, rook e5 is coming next, yeah?
Rook e8, rook e8.
Yeah, rook
But
e5.
then he's gonna push his king and attack my rook.
Yeah, but I mean, then you go king f6. You're gonna create a mating net. Rook e5. Maybe king f6 next. If he takes on c6, you have rook e6 check.
If he takes on c6, oh yeah, there it is. I got it.
Okay, now.
All right, I got this. I got
Yeah,
this.
you
I
got
got
it.
this. I got this.
You got this.
This is easy. Easy peasy. Oh, he didn't let me. Oh.
Yeah.
He
I'm
had
taking my wisdom hat off at this point, yeah?